All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get it popping.
All right.
You ready, CHAREECE? We going live. We live. We live, honey.
Oh, damn. Thank you.
Yep. No warning. No warning. Let's get it.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to volume 147 of Grown Women Gaming. This is our video game roast part 2. Is that a good way to put it?
Let's go ahead and get it popping.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Anyway, we're gonna do our intros and what you've been playing. We're gonna start with DELILAH.
Yes. So for me, I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077, and that's about it. Since it released.
Nothing else.
Yeah, because it released Thursday. What did you play at the beginning of the week?
You did no Destiny? Of the week. I played a little bit of Destiny. I'm at 12:38. Excuse me, 12:38. What else have I played in the earlier part of the week?
Did you get the gun that Stitch is bothering us about?
No, unfortunately, I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still trying to get that gun.
He came in like, it only takes a half hour.
It's like, bro, it's, you know what's so crazy? I'm stuck because it's so much. I even played some Tetris Affected. I think that's how it's pronounced, but I played that as well. It's like my time, because I'm in class, I'm working on my final, doing all this necessary stuff. It's like, man, I'm just trying to get in where I fit in, and I just can't wait to get back to Night City at this point. Like, that's what I'm on right now.
Right, like that's all you want.
It took over, basically. It kind of took over.
Now you play, you don't play through like an Elgato or anything like that, right?
No, I play directly, just directly to the monitor. Yeah, I don't play through the Elgato. Done with that. I had so many issues.
Me, like, seriously, like you would think that they were ready, right? Like,
yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
How y'all not ready for the next gen? Like,
yeah, I mean, I had issues, and so I was like, nah. Plus, I don't. You all stream. I don't stream really, at least not yet. And so, the way I play it on Elgato when I'm trying to capture video or something like that, like I just play it off the monitor and I just let OBS do its thing in the background. I just play it that way. I don't try to play it. It doesn't change the output, so it's fine. I mean, for me, it is. I haven't had really any issues. I've had like some glitches and stuff, but we're gonna get into that as far as Cyberpunk 2077 is concerned. But yeah.
Yes. We'll talk about that later.
Yep.
Lady, what you played this week?
Okay. Good morning. I played some Spider-Man Miles Morales. Beat the game.
Yeah, you finished it. Okay, yeah.
It's short, man. I was like, that's it.
How long? How long did
it take you?
Man, I'm gonna say like 7-8 hours because I was doing side stuff. Because I was at the point like there's more side stuff to do on Miles Morales versus main mission stuff. So I was like, when I got to the final boss, I was like, yo, that's it? I thought I had like one more boss or something. Like, but no. But I enjoyed it. I love swinging around the city and saving folks. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. Also, I played some Tetris Effect Connected Journey mode. It was, man, that will keep you on your toes.
Yes.
Because the speed levels on the speed levels on some, like the first 4 lines will be speed level 4, and then when you hit like 15 lines, they'll give you 8, or then sometimes when you hit 25, they'll give you a speed level 12. When you're on speed level 12, you have to like plan every block, because they caught me a few times. Destiny 2, what it do? They had that next gen update. Oh my god.
Oh, it looks so crispy. Oh my goodness.
It's too crispy.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can't go back and play on my tablet anymore.
It's hard, dude. It's hard.
It's crispy back. Like you just iron some pants and you put starch on them. And
back in the day.
Back in the day.
Flow. Back in the day.
Yeah. That's how clean and crispy Destiny is on the Xbox Series X. I was like, whoa. I think me and LBOOGIE, we played a couple of Crucible matches, and it took us
we played Iron Banana.
Iron Banana? Okay.
Yeah.
Iron Banana. And this is the first time I actually did good in the Iron Banana, because before I couldn't do it. I mean, they were sopping me up and stuff, but not this time. But the first couple of games, it was to get used to, because them frames.
Oh, it's 120 in multiplayer, right?
It's 120
in multiplayer.
Yep. Yeah, and it was like weird, like as you were turning and stuff, you know, like it was just different, you know, like because you're not used to the motion. I don't know. It was just like took you a second to get like used to it.
So very noticeable difference, though. Very noticeable.
Have y'all played with the field of view slider?
No.
I was gonna try that day.
Let me
see what it looked like.
We did play Among Us. Did we?
That was last week. I thought it was last week.
That was last week.
Oh, girl, I'm thinking last week.
We didn't have game night this week
because of the VGA.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize about that. I did not play Cyberpunk yet. So, but I noticed that a lot of people enjoyed the story. So, y'all gonna talk about that later. And I've been playing. We played Call of Duty last night. It was pretty good till the power outage in my damn house. Oh man, did y'all win? Did you guys win?
No.
What y'all placed?
That last game, I can't even remember, to tell you the truth. I don't want to lie. So.
Okay. It's just like Fridays. It's Call of Duty, you know.
I was at the end though, like.
But I'm
Stitch's friend like went off.
On killer?
was trying to kill people. You know how he like just goes off trying to kill people.
Like,
both of them ended up dying. I was by myself, and the circle was right behind me, and I ended up dying.
That's hilarious.
Damn.
Like breaking from the pack, get killed.
Yeah, like Stitch died like right in the middle, like between two houses, and the people were on the top, so I couldn't go save him. Like I'm not going out there.
All right, well, Boogie, what else did you play this week besides Call of Duty?
Cyberpunk and Destiny. Oh, and Assassin's Creed. I was trying to finish Assassin's Creed, which I think I'm pretty close to the end. I pretty much have everything now in my settlement, and I'm at the point where I can upgrade like the grain farm, the what is it called, the cattle part, and there's one more. It's like 3 of them where you can like after you build them initially, you can upgrade them again. So I'm at that part. And then, yeah, I'm pretty far in the story. Like, I think I think probably I have like a couple more days of playing and I'll be done.
What's your level?
Close to 150, I think.
Yeah, she been playing it. She been working it.
Yeah, she been working. So, hey, I saw some areas that you still need to be like 200 something though. So.
Yeah, I saw those, but you like every time I do something, I'm like hopping up like 10 points, it seems like. So I feel like I probably have, like I said, if I played for like hours, I probably have like 2 or 3 days of playing. But if I just play for a couple hours a day, then I probably have like another week.
Gotcha.
But,
okay, makes sense.
So maybe 3/4 of the way done. That's how I feel.
It's not bad. But yeah, so I finally did play the Destiny 4K, all that jazz update, and like they were saying earlier, that shit is butter. Like I didn't think that it could get better. I literally did not.
Right.
But that's gorgeous. I have no words for it. Like I want to try the Crucible to see how that 120 works out, but just walking around the tower is nice. It's very crisp. It's very
crispy. Yeah.
Let's see. Of course, Tetris. Tetris is my go-to game when I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. Like really. Tetris is always on quick resume. Always. What else besides Cyberpunk?
Oh, and the quick resume on Cyberpunk is like godsend.
I haven't used quick resume yet. I haven't.
Okay, so like
are you
I keep
sure?
saving. Yeah,
Right?
you might be using it and not like realizing it, but basically like with Cyberpunk, I will save the game, but then turn off my console, and when I boot back up my console, it's literally right at the save point, like me saving it.
Yeah.
So when I start the game again, it's just exactly where I was, no matter where I was. If I was in a parking lot, if I was on top of a roof, it don't matter. It's right there.
Yep. It's like no loading. It just pops up.
Yep.
It just pops up. That's Tetris is staying on quick resume. Play a little bit of Valhalla. I am way before Boogie. And Boogie didn't tell y'all the whole truth. She's up here breaking hearts, folks, in Valhalla.
Yeah.
Dang, for real?
For real. But
yeah.
you know, we don't, no spoilers, but she's breaking hearts, which is hilarious. But yeah, so we're gonna first of all We're gonna jump into these topics. And our very first one is Video Game Awards that we had this week. But we want to thank everybody who came through our stream and hung out with us Thursday night. Do y'all remember who some of the people were there? I remember same old Prima Data was there, Ranging 4, who was actually in with us, and Mitchie. Thank y'all for coming and roasting with us.
Yes,
as always, it was nice. Who else was there in the chat with us? We had a good bit of folks, and we was cracking jokes, and it was all in good fun, people. All in good fun.
Obi-Wan was there. Obi-Wan was there too.
Oh yes, but let's get into these thoughts and of their winners. We're gonna do our win. This is ladies for now. Game of the year, lady. Did you?
No.
Yeah, lady.
What's up?
Did you? Did you
No.
like it?
No.
Go ahead. Tell us your feelings on it.
Wait. I feel like before we jump into
no, because that's a big one. Because nobody actually that whole game that Last of Us should not have won half the awards. It have won, but we ain't gonna comment.
I was gonna comment mostly on like what trailers were shown and.
Oh no, that's next. That's next.
Okay. All right.
It's the awards. We're going for the awards first, not the world premieres.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna talk about. I personally did not like the Last of Us 2 awards because I just don't think that game should have won Game of the Year. I personally played them, so before anybody starts talking about, oh, why she don't know what she talking about, she ain't been playing these games. Yes, I have. I did have played like at least half of the games that was in the lineup of Game of the Year, so I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about my experience with these games. Ghost of Tsushima won Player's Choice, as CHAREECE said. There was no way they was going to win. I was like, cool beans. Okay, the next game that I thought that had a great possibility of winning Game of the Year was Animal Crossing. Because I swear, Animal Crossing came in like 4th and down on the 5-yard line. It really came through when people was like at the midst of the beginning phases of the coronavirus, and it was a lot of people gateway game, like to get away from what was going on around them. So, and I'm not saying that they didn't deserve none of the awards that they received yesterday. I'm just saying, and not yesterday, on Thursday, but I just don't think that they got not Game of the Year, not a game that has been leaked, not major leaks. I'm telling you, I was on that hill. I was on that Ghost of Tsushima hill, and I was dying. I died on that hill because you had more game for $60 versus The Last of Us 2. More bang for your buck. I would have told anybody, look, if you go get Ghost of Tsushima right now, you won't have to get it right now, and you're gonna get your $60 worth. I promise you, we do absolutely everything in that game. You're gonna get $60 worth, and you got multiplayer. Versus a $60 game that got leaked. People still bought it. People trashed it. It was buggy, but it was Game of the Year, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was just, I think it was a popularity contest, and the game that they chose was The Last of Us, and I don't care what nobody says. If you enjoyed it better than Ghost of Tsushima, by all means, that's your business. But for me, with my money's worth, with my experience, I was ready. I was so ready to stop playing this game. The Last of Us 2. I was ready. I was like, man, I'm streaming this. I'm like, man, I'm ready to finish. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When I stopped playing Ghost of Tsushima, I was like, I've thought about the decisions that, you truly had to make. When Last of Us 2 ain't did that, man, I could go on, man. Let somebody else talk. I'm gonna let somebody else talk. I can go forever. I can go forever.
Delilah, your thoughts on Last of Us winning Game of the Year? Or do you even think it should have won?
Well, see, I have a hard time commenting on Last of Us 2 because I didn't play the game, so I mean,
but you watched the movie though, right?
Did watch the movie. The movie was good. Okay, the movie was good. But at the same time, I don't really have an affinity towards those characters because we know what happened to Joel, and that's kind of what that was. That he was my favorite character. He was gone. I didn't care about nobody else. I'm like, I don't even care what happened to Abby. Who cares? Okay, I don't care about her squad. They all could have blew up, and it wouldn't have mattered to me. So
right, and that was the point.
Mm-hmm.
That was the point where people were having like such an issue with the story. Like how, I never heard anyone say it was good after the game came out. Mm-hmm. People were in such an uproar about the story. I don't get how it won.
But I think that was part of the point, though. That's what the aim was, right? They want to cause that much of controversy to to keep people talking about that game for weeks on end, and it you know, it worked. And then also it was a very anticipated game. We know the hype was through the roof. It's just the whole direction, the switch of direction, and I mean, it had a lot of cool things that was great about the game as far as the animation, things like that. But it's for Game of the Year, yeah, especially when you look over games that came out in the same time frame. Like, you know, for me, Ori, but to me is a perfect game. You know,
or games that was not nominated, like Fallen Order.
Right. I mean, it's always going to be a problem because, you know, look at the time frame of when these awards are, you know, when they happen in December, and a lot of games release in December. And so some great games can come out and not even get a chance to be nominated, or they get too close to the window that they use to pick. And then again, like, we don't know who's actually voting for these games. Like, who, I mean, it's like, who decides this? Who decides?
I see an advisory board, but they says in the website, it shows the advisory board, you know, big wigs in the video game industry, and then beside it says these people has no like influence on how the votes go. Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. So who's making these votes though? That's my question. That's like, when it comes to his show, who
I like how you call it his show,
because it's his show.
It is.
So you already know who votes for these games. I refuse to believe.
Well, the people who are voting for the games are most of the people that we already have an issue with the way that they cover these games, like IGN and all. It's the same people. Like, it's a gang of fanboys, and excuse me, but a gang of fanboys, Sony fanboys, who circle jerk until the end of time. Like, this award is not for the people. It's specifically for them.
Yeah, because again, the player's choice was Ghost of Tsushima. That's who the people voted for. And for a long time, that and Animal Crossing was neck and neck, because I watched that vote. Mm-hmm. So you see where we were voting for, but come the night of the show, where it went.
So wait, did Animal Crossing win anything?
No. Yeah, no, it didn't.
I don't think so. Did it win Family Game?
That's Family Game.
Best Family Game. But like, so many, like, I don't know, like, so many people adopted games during, you know, the pandemic when we were on that first quarantine. There were people who never played video games were picking up a Switch to play Animal Crossing. Like, I don't see how, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you like this though, if The Last of Us 2 was a Xbox exclusive and they won the Game of the Year on Thursday, it would have been an uproar.
Hell, they would not even been nominated.
Yeah.
You think so? Oh, damn.
We've seen it. I mean, I you know,
look at Gears.
I'm just gonna
right. Gears
exactly.
Came out, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Gears was the story on that was fantastic. Gameplay was faster.
Yeah.
Had all these new
hilarious.
elements. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's good. You said it.
You're right though.
Well, I was gonna say, I saw my cousin put a post up, basically, you know, saying, you know, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 2, and fucking, you know, I don't know, those remakes, that shit doesn't mean shit to me, but they're basically saying, you know, Xbox has like nothing or whatever. And I'm like, so Gears 5 was like not come out or whatever? And he's like, well, I didn't hear anything about Gears. I'm like, okay, so because you didn't hear anything about Gears, apparently it didn't happen. Like, it's so crazy to me. Like, I don't know.
Yep.
Like,
I don't understand
I
it
play
either.
everything, and I really don't get that, like, tribalism that seems to be occurring.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Like, you know, of course I'm biased. I'm an Xbox person, so of course I'm very familiar with the first party franchises that come out on Xbox, and it's like, dude, the quality of these games are fantastic. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird because, like, Sea of Thieves and the way that game rebounded, and like we already mentioned Gears, and you got Forza. Like, it's hard to. I mean, you may disagree with the story, kind of like Last of Us with Halo. Think about that for a second. People disagree with the story with Halo 5 back in the day, and did that get a nomination? The game wasn't ugly. The game was gorgeous. It had great gameplay elements. It was just people disagree with the story. Same situation when it comes to like Last of Us. So I mean, it's always going to be subjective, I think. But unfortunately, it seems like it always feels one-sided when you look at it in the grand scheme of things. It just feels that way, especially if you're primarily an Xbox fan. So.
All right. Is there any award that you're just like real sus about? Just like
Other than
Game of the Year.
Okay.
Any other award that you're just very sus about? That you look at it, you look at the winner, and you're like, what the fuck happened here?
Best community support. Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. Like every year, it is not Destiny 2, and I really do not get that. I feel like they listen to everything the community says.
Hell, they do it. We have a Destiny chat, and like they do the weekly, this week in Destiny, like every Thursday. That shit comes out about 2-3 o'clock. They tell you what's coming up in the next week. They tell you any changes they've made. They post fan art. Like this community, like Destiny listens to its community. They is never gonna win this award though. They never gonna win it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I don't think that they've won it ever.
Yeah,
yeah, which is wild.
And you could have made an argument as far as that category is concerned. You could have made an argument for Genshin Impact and just how much that has taken.
They made Bang Bang great.
They
didn't win their awards either for best mobile game.
No,
nah. Among Us, I don't know about that. Okay, I like Among Us now, but that Genshin Impact they made paper in a short amount of span.
Right.
Made people think like, okay, people were like, oh, this game is fire. Then you had somebody like, Genshin Impact. What'd that be about?
What is that? You're right.
What is that? And that's how they did it. Did it. But Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout and the mobile game.
And then Among Us. Like, I don't know. Like, I like Among Us too. And like, but for them to get 2 awards, I was like, what is this? Like, I feel like we're just...
They were the media darlings.
I don't know.
Like it's literally, like you said, 4 people made this game. So I guess they're trying to celebrate the indie spirit of it. But still, I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, it's like media darling. So like if the same people we don't agree with their coverage are like, yeah, I like this game, then that's it. I don't know.
Yeah, if you've never heard of it, never played it, and it's nowhere interesting on your radar, how are you going to vote for it?
I mean, even Hades, I'm like, no one has played the game yet. Like the game literally like came out like 2 days before they announced the what is it called? The nominations. Yeah. Like I don't get that.
I asked during the show what console it was on. Like I'm still trying to find it, people. I don't know. Though I think we have the same discussion every year is how these games are picked, how these nominations are made, and how the voting is done. Like we have this every year.
Now I don't know if you guys were in the Black Gamer Pro mixer. They had one yesterday, and in the Discord chat they were talking about, like they didn't have like nobody from the industry of color that was a presenter. Like, I don't think that those people are included in the voting. Like, it's such a club. Like, that's why we roast it, because that award show is not for the mass consumers. Like, that award show is for that club.
Right. Now you think about, especially if you look at that advisory board that lady was talking about, it is nothing but the mainstream publishers. And most of them are middle-aged white men.
Call me biased, but J. Ann Lopez, she should have won Content Creator of the Year. She should. I don't not hate no Valkyrie, but I feel J. Ann did more work for what she's trying to do out here in these streets than Valkyrie is, and I didn't like that. Because
if we're just gonna have a popularity contest, call it that. But like, if you're actually supposed to be judging people on like growth and like actual like metrics, then it's like that's another story. But if we're just gonna have like a popularity contest, then be that. Like when you watch the Academy Awards, it's not a popularity contest. Even the Oscars has gotten better. Like, I don't get it. Like, you're supposed to be judging people in games and all that stuff on the entirety of the work.
Yeah, I was super salty about that one. Best role playing game. I'm telling you, this shit was like out of like 1 to 10. This award show was like a 4. Because first of all, how you gonna do a best role playing game with a game that already came out? I don't get me wrong. I love me some Final Fantasy 7. I played the OG one. I didn't play the remake, but it's not a original.
I still don't understand that one.
You had
It's not even a good game, y'all.
Okay,
it ain't even a good game. I played the remake. Lady played the original. This game, like, it's all. No, it's nowhere near a game of the year. I mean, for best RPG title, first of all, it's a remake. And you would think if this is an updated game, why the hell am I still doing damn fetch quests in 2020?
Looking for some cats and shit. Anyway, Wasteland 3.
What game y'all talking about? Wait a minute. What game y'all talking about?
Final Fantasy
Fantasy 7 remake.
Oh yeah.
That game looked good and the gameplay looked good but I see the padding.
It's padded to the fullest.
I see the padding. That's why I ain't copped it yet. That's why I ain't played it yet. I was like, I'd rather play the original before I play the remake, because it's not that padding shit from the OG Final Fantasy. It ain't there. It ain't there at all. You going to do mission, some dialogue, and another mission and another mission. They got padding on this remake for them to be the best role playing game. Wasteland 3 was amazing. Everybody that I've seen play Wasteland 3 said they had a blast playing Wasteland 3. Yakuza? That's a new game. That's not a remake. That's a brand new Yakuza series game. New edition. You know what I'm saying? Not even Persona 5, and there's a big mass fan base of them. But hey, I digress. It's very lopsided. And I'm like I said, I'm not disrespecting the winners or nothing like that. I just feel like some games look better, play better than the ones that got then they got one. So
it's so much I could say, but I really don't. I mean, it's one of those things to where we like Boogie mentioned, we talk about this every year, and it's just one of those things to it's just. It doesn't at this point. It doesn't matter anymore to me. I mean, because there's starting to be other award shows that come up that's being more thorough with their voting process and things like that, and not just picking the media to choose. Because I feel like the media is only gonna go with what's popular because that's what they know, and so yeah.
I did like that Microsoft won Best Sim Strategy for that flight simulator, because that shit look clean. If your PC can run it, it looks gorgeous. I did like that. I heard ain't they going towards the console or Xbox on PC?
Yeah, flight simulator. Yeah.
It's coming to Game Pass next summer. Was it? Sometime. It's to be sometime next year. It's coming to Game Pass on console. So we'll be able to fly somewhere together then. Haha. Yes, I think one of the awards that I had issue with was Doom losing for best was it music direction or art direction? Which one was that? I can't remember. But yeah, it was I don't know. I felt like Doom should have won something because Doom was an excellent game, and the art direction of the game was nice. The storyline is still on point, even though I have not finished the game yet. But the part that I have played is excellent. It's on point. There is no problems with that game whatsoever, and for it not to be recognized in some way was kind of messed up.
Talking about best audio design?
Yes, that one.
Guess who won? Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2. Yeah, I think Last of Us 2 won everything it was nominated for, just about it. Ghost of Tsushima only got Player's Choice, and I think one other one. It was.
So we know why he was wearing blue shoes. We get it.
Oh.
Okay.
It's blue shoes. Why suede? They look suede.
The fix was in.
I don't want to call it that.
Okay, so my question is, ladies, how do you there's people in social media that feel like the Video Games Awards was rigged. Some people feel like it wasn't. It feel like Last of Us 2 deserved everything they got on Thursday. How do you feel about that?
I like everybody got quiet. Just because it's a remarkable game does not make it a good game. Everybody remembers Last of Us 2 for the wrong damn reasons. That does not make it a good game. But now, is it remarkable enough to win Game of the Year? That's the question that needs to be answered right there.
You mean, is it good enough to win Game of the Year? Because you said just because it's a remarkable game doesn't mean it's a good game.
Good enough, yeah.
But is it a good enough game to win? Like I said, I have reservations about commenting on it because, like, I know I haven't got a chance to play it with the controller and stuff like that. I watched the movie. It was a decent movie.
She said it was a decent. Did you fall asleep?
Wait.
We're gonna talk about that part.
Would you pay Atlanta theater prices to see it in the theater?
Hell no. But you wouldn't know. But no. You if you pay movie theater prices to go see this movie, you're gonna be mad when you leave wasting damn near $20 per ticket.
That's
was that even besides the story, because like the story went all the way left. Like many fans of The Last of Us, the first installment, hated The Last of Us 2 because they killed off the best character in the first 5 minutes and then really never explained anything after. But they did nothing with the gameplay. They did no innovation with the gameplay. There was nothing like totally new where you were like,
hell no.
They really did something. It was like a copy and upgraded graphics in a shitty story.
No, they updated some things with the gameplay. I mean, the animations and stuff was improved a lot, drastically. The transitions between like picking up items and attacking enemies.
Yeah,
was
but that's
really
not
smooth.
actual like things you have to do.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, it still had some fetchy stuff. So,
man, all you was doing was getting electric cords together, starting up generators, finding some serum, hop in a car. Okay, look, how you this is logically like unsound. You know what I'm saying? The game is logically unsound. How you as Abby gonna let this lady who damn near pregnant coming you on the scavenging mission, knowing that you got the ops and the clickers around you? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How Abby gonna have sex with this man, knowing this man got this chick, and y'all, and you then the man that you had sex with go tell the baby mama, and then she gonna look at you like, damn, Abby, you just gonna have sex with my man? Come on, I'm like, y'all living in the post. I'm just saying it how I see it. Some of those decisions were like not logical. Joel and Tommy saving Abby from the zombies under that fence. They supposed to been chopped their ass up. They were just doing stuff for the purpose of them to move on along with the game. Ooh, girl, don't get me started. I played that. I played this. I
got you. I
stopped
get it.
Shortly after I had to start playing with Abby because I didn't like playing with her at all. Like you never felt any like connection with her. Like you were just like, why the fuck do I have to play as this person that I now hate? The whole time
you playing as Abby,
you made me hate this person.
Yeah.
Then now you're telling me to play as her.
Yeah. I done shot Joel whooped his ass, killed him, and then like maybe 10 hours later you gotta play her. They forced sympathized me to play a character that I didn't really want to play.
I thought it wasn't even that long afterward that you had to play as her. It was like almost I know from the movie, like you played as Abby pretty quickly after that whole situation, after that whole thing went down.
No, it wasn't like that quickly.
No,
it wasn't
not that quick. No, because Ellie had to find out, and then Ellie went all crazy and shit. It was all crazy and like on his revenge.
And what about that? Oh my god! Like
she didn't even do it.
Just let her go away. Oh my, that was oh my gosh.
Okay,
so
what?
We're just gonna nothing. We're just gonna say that we are hopeful that next year's Game Awards.
Shit ain't changing.
Well, we'll be here for the roast part 4.
We will. We will.
But yeah, on to
Iron Mike is hilarious.
The main reason we really watch the Game Awards is for the world premieres, people. Yes, we laugh at Enderman and his antics, but We are there
You
for the world.
called this man Slender Man? Is that what you just called Jeff Keighley?
Is that
Slender
not what he
Man?
looked like? Is that not what he looked like?
Slender Man with the blue bands. You already know.
Oh
Yes.
my
No,
god.
come on, y'all.
Y'all are hilarious.
I just said something about blue bands. That's all I'm saying.
You said Slender Man with the blue Vans, yo.
That's what he was looking like. Yes.
Oh shit.
World premieres. We had
Those were
over
Vans he was rocking?
Yeah, the high top Vans. Like, who wears those?
Maybe
Slender
he thought
Man.
they wouldn't capture his shoes. Or he just didn't care.
Slender
I
Man
thought he
wears-
was doing it on purpose, but like, no one had. There couldn't have been a designer that put that outfit together, because the jacket with the zippers, like, what is that?
I'm gonna go
And
right
then
Y'all
I
trip.
thought it was
you
like-
got
okay,
all
like-
black on with blue and white shoes. That's like, I understand you wearing something that pops, right? But that didn't pop. Like, if you're like, I don't know, you probably
Slender
should have
Man.
consulted as a designer guy.
Slender Man.
with the blue band.
So basically, if you all just listen to the roast, we talk about that too on the roast, but it's
sorry.
Anyway,
Yep.
these world premiere trailers dropped off during the show. Anybody want to list their top 2-3 world premieres that they saw?
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna.
Delilah's.
Go ahead.
Delilah first.
No, I don't want to be first. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll be first. Perfect Dark. I am excited. Never played the game. Now I get to play it, the updated version of this game. I'm excited about that. Back for Blood, aka Half-Life 3.
No, Left 4 Dead 3.
Right.
What did I say? Half-Life?
Yeah.
Oh man, why am I thinking about that game? That didn't even came out. Okay, I'm sorry. Left 4 Dead 3. It was everything. Next installment of Left 4 Dead, but just the only thing that changed was like a couple of enemies and the name. You know, I'm enjoying that. I don't play Smash, but seeing Sephiroth come
When
there.
he murdered Mario?
No, he just snipped his overalls.
He murdered Mario.
It's Take Two. I think
pretend. Huh?
and it Takes Two, that video game from that dude that did No Way Out.
Yeah, that looked fantastic.
It looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wholesome video game teaching people about love. I'm down with that.
All right, Boogie, what's your top 3?
There wasn't, like, I thought that a lot of them were cool and stuff, but I still need to see, like, Perfect Dark was cool, right? But for me, I'm like, all right, I'm like totally jaded now. You cannot just show me a video trailer where you're showing me cinematics and I'm supposed to be excited. That doesn't work for me anymore. Y'all have, and it's not even, just the initiative or anything like that. It's like every company across the board has lost me with that. I cannot just see a CGI trailer and you think that I'm supposed to be excited. I need to see gameplay. The game looks like it can be cool, but until I see gameplay, I'm not sold. That's just how it works for me now. I'm sorry.
No, that's some grown woman stuff right there. Some grown woman.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I need to kick the tires. Okay?
Right.
Roll the one over now.
Yeah. Okay. For me, hey, my top 3. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Okay, my top 3, of course, y'all, like Perfect Dark. I cannot not say Perfect Dark. I'm not too. I mean, as far as Fortnite, I don't really have any qualms on as far as Fortnite. So Master Chief being Fortnite, I'm just not gonna touch that. But It Takes Two, because of the fact that I love the team that's working on this. They're the same ones that did that the other game. What's it called? You all A Way Out.
No Way Out.
Yeah, A Way Out. So that was fun, and I played through that entire game with my husband, and we really enjoyed that. So It Takes Two is definitely top on the list. So Perfect Dark, It Takes Two, and if I had to pick one more, they just kind of stood out to me. And it's a game I probably would never play, but people that it's on this panel and other people that I spoke with after the show is Back 4 Blood, because that's essentially Left 4 Dead, right? Same studio.
Yep.
So Back 4 Blood is a spiritual successor to that, and it looks creepy and gory, and y'all can have that. But yeah, it stood out.
That's gonna be game night, y'all. It's game night.
It's game night. You already know.
Yeah, Delilah, you playing?
Yeah, the only way I can play is.
I know. You're gonna make me play.
folks.
I know already.
Yeah. It's
We
gonna be
also
fun.
had another spiritual successor too to Dead Space, which was that other game. It's called Callisto. It's called Callisto. Yeah, Callisto Protocol. Yeah, it's like a Dead Space kind of thing. So that was cool too.
But it ain't for you.
But yeah, you already know.
Right, that's what I feel like. Those games look cool, but I ain't playing them by myself.
Yeah, this was a very hard-filled year.
It has, right?
And then the teasers, the Dragon Age and Mass Effect teasers. I mean, I can't count them. I can't count them.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Okay, all right.
What's that Bioware next Mass Effect?
Because they didn't show shit on anything. They was just
they didn't. Yeah, they're just like, so see, you feel the same way.
That's a teaser.
Y'all just showed me a little, hype reel.
Show me some shoulder. Just show me a little shoulder. Right. That was it. Like,
that was basically. Oh, we still alive. We ain't got nothing for you.
Like the dating apps. Everybody got their
the best. They show their best self.
Yeah. Everybody got
their
their hype reel going.
Yeah. So,
what about Vin Diesel? We gonna talk about.
I was just gonna say,
and that's another one too. That game ain't about to look like that while you playing. Like you're not about to be playing like that. Arc 2, yeah. Like that's the cinematic stuff. Like the game don't even play like that. Like I don't know.
Dude, I kind of want to see a movie in that style though, with that look.
Oh yeah. Remember back in the day when they had that CGI movie with them in space? I can't remember.
To my Avatar?
No, not Avatar. It was before Avatar.
Oh wow.
Oh god, girl.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't have to. But yes, anything that like just really came out of left field that like just shocked you for a hot second.
Outside of Perfect Dark, nothing. Like just because Perfect Dark, I have a lot of nostalgia associated with that game, playing it on 64 and things like that. And then Rare, like it's just so much that I harken back to on that. So, man, Perfect Dark. And then when they showed Joanna at the end, and like she had the low cut from the first game and the red was like this burgundy-ish red. It wasn't just the traditional, traditional like bronzy red. I like the style, like the aesthetic. And then they showed some concept art. I'm like, let's get it. And we already know that the Initiative is a talented team. With the groups they have in Santa Monica. So yeah, man, I'm excited. Let's go. I'm ready to see more. Show me. I want to see something else. Like, show me a few gameplay loops. You know what I mean? Talk a little bit more about the narrative. Talk about some characters. Like, I'm ready to see. I'm ready to just kind of learn some more detail about that game. And hopefully, it's not too far away for us.
All right, lady. Anything that took you by surprise?
That took me by surprise. Not really.
Oh, that's nice. That's interesting.
That was it. No.
Honestly, Perfect Dark, because I expected Perfect Dark to be announced at one of Microsoft's earlier shows. Because the Twitter handle has been live now since before summer.
Oh, but see, that's a fan owned.
No, it's not. It's official.
It's the official one. I thought it was a fan owned one.
No, but
listen, go to that handle and then read the description at their name. It says unaffiliated with Microsoft.
No. It is the official one because Larry Herb Major Nelson has been tweeting about it. He sent out one tweet from it.
Well, then it must be two different ones. Then maybe I'm looking at the wrong one and you looking at the official one because
yeah. So, but it's okay.
We'll figure it out. We'll get it right.
I'll send it to you, girl. I'll send it to you.
All right. Send me the right one. I'm looking at the wrong one.
But yeah, so Perfect Dark, I expected it to come out earlier this year. So I was happy to see it, but I wasn't really surprised on it. This show, I don't know, that was nice. We're not going to talk about Bioware because we had talked about earlier that last week and how that was going to be nothing. It was just there. It was good. It was nice to spend some weekday with my ladies, and that was the best part of the show.
You already know.
Yeah, that
you
was
already
his
know
part.
productions.
Oh yeah, Delilah had us hooked up, y'all. We was in Discord, and we was all through there. Had our live party going. I should have had some popcorn. It was nice. Nice job, Delilah. Now, anything else about the Game Awards you want to say before we swivel to our next main topic?
The Whack of Us Part 2. No.
Oh, lady. Anyway, we're moving on. After the Game Awards was over, everybody and their mama jumped on Cyberpunk.
Except Lady.
Lady's gonna start it for her birthday.
Come on, Lady.
Yeah, she needs to come on.
Lady's supposed to, if she might be peer pressured into starting it this afternoon.
Oh, damn.
She's supposed to.
Come on, Lady. We wait on you, man.
Started Tuesday for her birthday stream. We gonna see if she gonna hold out. She might have to block us.
I might have to block y'all. I might have to.
But Cyberpunk dropped at midnight Thursday, and the internet blew up, and not in a good way. There's so many issues that I don't even know if I'll be able to cover them in this monologue. So I'm gonna try to hit the high points. Apparently, when the review copies went out, no console review copies went out. So nobody it was not reviewed on Xbox, nor was it reviewed on PlayStation. It was only reviewed on high-end PCs, and you were not allowed to record your own video and post it. You only could use video and clips that CD Projekt Red sent you. That's one issue. A second one is the graphical failures of this game, and I use it in quotation mark, on last gen console, because last gen just ended a month ago, literally. So this game was supposed to be built for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One at its bare minimum. That's what it was supposed to be, and that's a hot lie in the nicest way I can put it. The glitches have been left and right, like some funny, some horrendous, and some game breaking. People are not happy with this game. Ladies, well, I have it, DELILAH has it, and Boogie has it. So what is your experience with Cyberpunk 2077?
You can go, DELILAH.
Okay, sure. So let me preface this with the fact that I'm playing this on a Series X with the 4K monitor with HDR. And I went through the whole calibrating my monitor for the HDR features, and for me the game looks great. Like I've had like some sort of graphical glitches with like character animations, and sometimes like when I kill an enemy, some wonky things happen. But outside of that, man, I haven't had nearly as many issues. So I've been reading about. But granted, I've only played through the epilogue. But I did do a lot of side stuff prior to finishing the epilogue. But yeah, man, I'm loving this game. Just to be honest, if I wasn't working on my final, I'd be playing it right now. To be honest, so
I think DELILAH's probably the only one who didn't right off the bat had any graphical issues. On mine, like I do have a 4K TV and HDR and all that jazz. But it was too bright. It had a weird glow on it, and it didn't look right to me.
So I got a quick question for you though. Were you plugging directly into the Elgato?
No, I was plugging directly into my TV.
Cool. All right, because I want to make sure, because Elgato been having some stuff going on too.
I stopped doing that like right when I officially when I got my Series X, and I was noticing some issues with the colors. I took that off right then and there, and it was like better, way better. But I had to turn off like all of their filters for it to actually look like a decent half game, because all that extra stuff that they added washed it out. Like everything was you ever seen a porn and everybody's covered in oil? This is what this game looked like.
That's a horrible analogy, but okay.
But you got the picture. That's exactly what this game looked like. It looked like everybody and everything was covered in Crisco and lard. That's what it looked like. And I was like,
I don't know about that, but my shit had like a yellowish hue to it, which we had already figured out before from when the X first came out, that's like a HDR color issue. So as soon as I took my console off of the Elgato and started playing directly to the monitor, I saw a huge improvement. And then again, when I changed all the filters, I saw another improvement. which it's wild to me that they didn't, let people know, hey, if you're on this console, you should this is the settings you should have, blah, blah, blah. No type of, support in that area, I feel like. And the game, like, it looks pretty good. The ones that people are posting on the Series X, because on the OGs or the last gen, it looks horrible. Like, it's bad. But yeah, it's bad. And this still doesn't have the update, right? Next gen update.
Right, no,
so
it doesn't have the update yet.
I am, acknowledging that too. But the fact that I've seen it now running on a 3090, that's really how this game should be ran on, which is crazy. Like the Pi they sold us is a Pi made with a 3090. And anything other is subpar. That's just the facts of it.
Basically, what someone comes out to, if you want to get the best experience for this game, upgrade your rig, get you a next gen console if you can find one. Because don't play that
on no old. Don't play that on the PS4. Don't play that on the Xbox One X. Definitely don't play that on the OG Xbox, because you won't be mad.
Yeah, when you install the game, make sure it's internal. Make sure you got it on the hard drive. You know what I mean? On the SSD. Or what they got in the Series S, I can't remember now. What it was the NVMe drive.
she done upgraded. I forgot everything about it.
Right, I told you I was going all in. I told you I was going all in.
Deleting all that other information.
Think how long these we hold on to these consoles. Think how long these consoles been out. Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
But Cyberpunk 2077 was announced before PlayStation 4 and Xbox One came out.
I get that, but I don't expect them to keep working on old tech as they making the game either. Like, I want them working on the best tech.
But, okay, so one question: what if they had pushed back the launch of these consoles, and the only thing we would have been able to play this on was last gen consoles? If these had been pushed back?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna step out the door on that one.
Like, these people are upset that their game is basically unplayable, but they have a legit reason to be upset. They can't find the new consoles. Or or better yet, God forbid, with this shitty year, they've lost their job and can't afford to buy new consoles.
It's real. So
did you see the picture that I put in the chat? Though,
I did though. Y'all, we asked y'all to delay it. We was telling y'all we need more time. I saw that. That was.
But that's on my Series X, on the monitor that I have, that we both have, and he was way too close to be that unrendered. And did you know when he walked up on me, that was a black guy with dreads?
See, and stuff like that. You can and after she posted that picture, I started paying attention to people in the background, and they got no face.
Yeah, they're like not rendered at all.
Yeah, it's not cute. It's not when they come in closer into frame. That's when they.
And that's what I mean. Like when you see how it runs on a high-end PC rig, it's what they showed us. It's like where people are rendered. You have more people on the streets and stuff like that. All that's happening. You have less people on the Series X, even less people on the old consoles, and the people's faces are not rendered until they're like right up in your face.
Mm-hmm. Like when you're having a full conversation with somebody, it's gorgeous. But if you pay attention to anything besides their face, you're like, it's not pretty. It's and I'm trying to figure out how did their testers let this go by. But we finna get to that. Well, right now. So I've been doing some reading because I have no life, and apparently the AI in this game is not where it's supposed to be. For example, AI, the car chases. I'm sure as of right, if we've done the prologue and everything, you've had at least one car chase, maybe two, depending on where you stopped at. It's scripted, regardless of where you shoot at, who you shoot at. It is scripted. You do not even need to pull your trigger, even though it acts like it is. Like
see, that part, that prologue part, I expected that part to be because of what's happening in that part. But you're saying for all of them, for every
all car chases, because I've had two. Two, it's scripted. You literally do not even.
So I didn't have to do anything, and
you didn't have to do anything.
Okay,
but it's still gonna do what it's supposed to do at a certain time, regardless. No, I've had three. Speaking of, there's the AI for people, like they was talking about, this is supposed to be a living, breathing city. That's not true. There's like the simplest things that is in basic open world games is not even in this game. Like for real, there's no parking lots. You literally have to park your car in the middle of the street, and the cars that's behind you will not go around you. They will just sit there and sit and sit. There is no AI built into this game for pedestrians, cars. It's just there.
That's interesting you say that, because I've had this one instance when I was doing like a random, I just finished a quest and I was running up on this gang. I was like, oh cool, they got street cred, so let me take them out. 'Cause, you know, if they got street cred, you know, it's like you can take them out or whatever. So I was monitoring them while I was walking up to them to take them out, and this other gang rolled up and killed them all, and I ended up fighting the other gang. They rolled up on them, and that was completely like not a mission I had started. It was an unscripted event and things like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like some stuff is built in, but then some stuff is not. So it's like, I don't know. It's like they had some stuff in mind.
The game ain't finished. That's it.
The game ain't finished.
So that's the short and sweet of it. The game ain't finished. And in an article from Game Industry, they talked a lot about it. When you have these companies who are publicly traded, at a certain point, there's no longer that you can extend this game out, because then shareholders are going to be like, what the fuck? So this game had to come out before next year. It had to.
Speaking of stuff that's not finished, you remember that long behind mission where we do the brain dance? And you know how we was talking about how, I can't wait to do this again? That's the only one in the entire game.
How you find that out?
I read way too much you're not supposed to. That is the only. Even though
that was a huge spoiler then.
Right?
Yeah, I read it. I was like,
okay, Sheree, stop talking. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Stop talking. Don't tell me nothing else about that game. Don't tell me nothing else about that game, fam.
I told you it was gonna make you mad. Then what was the point of us doing that tutorial, doing all that shit? But you, like, she actually gives you a headset, but you don't do it again. Like, you even buy brain hits.
All right, yeah. You gonna ruin the game for people. All right,
yeah, that's it, fam. That's it. I am so like low key, like warm right now. Like, let's move on.
No,
let's move on. No, don't tell me nothing else about that game. Let's move on.
Man, I'm gonna play that. Play that after the show, man. Fucking with y'all.
You can play, like, the game is like, the story's on point. Like, I love the story, but everything else that is the package that is wrapped up in is shitty, and people need to, you know, we call ourselves that we are informing our people. Inform your people that this game is shitty, and wait to buy it when it's actually done. And it's not done. It's not.
Thank you for letting me know I spent like $60 on the unfinished.
Hey, I spent $60.
No, I mean, it's still,
we all did.
Like, you're still gonna enjoy the damn game.
You're gonna game.
And just like Iron Mike said, The Witcher 3 was pretty rough at launch too, and it ended up being almost everyone's favorite game. Like,
I love The Witcher 3 to this day.
It just needs some work. You know what I mean? Like, and you're still gonna enjoy the game, lady. Like, you're still gonna have fun. It's just that you can see the issues. The issues are clear.
Yeah, there's like, they're not trying, like, there's no way to hide it. Once you pull it up and like you compare screens, compare stuff, and then when it starts, like it froze up me last night. I was on with y'all and it froze up on me. Am I just supposed to ignore that because it's a Cyberpunk?
Of course
or
not.
am I not supposed to tell? Seriously?
No,
of course not.
Okay. No,
it's just
no. You have every reason to feel the way you feel or to share this information. That's what this show's about, right? Of just spreading information, telling information, trying to be truthful about what's going on in this industry. And so I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? That's part is you know, that's kind of is what it is. You know, we have to deal with it. This happens all the time with these open world games. They're it's hard to scale and you know, do QA on these open world games. This is why I've been trying to get people to follow or you know, talk about a different way of doing this, because this is what we're gonna get. We got all these open world games between Assassin's Creed, you know, Watch Dogs, now Cyberpunk, and it's like it's kind of like cooking food for a large amount of people. Like, the quality gonna diminish the bigger you make it, the more you make. Right?
That's a good analogy. So how will we go about fixing this though?
you scale it back. Like you have to scale it back and provide a premium experience. Try to get like a 20 to 25 hour experience and keep and do it that way, whether it's scripted or not. Just you have to close that loop, because it's just, the scale is just too, it's hard to handle, hard to reel in. I've never been a fan of it. Like, right, think about it like this. We have Cyberpunk 2077 open world game. You have Assassin's Creed open world game, Watch Dogs. How you gonna play all those? Like, to be honest,
I haven't checked what Legion.
Like, which one have you finished? You just bouncing between them at this point. Like, it's and I hate that this industry is kind of like a copy. It's kind of like, you know, we got all these battle royales, everybody copying each other. At the end of the day, what I want as a gamer is just a great experience beginning to end, like watching a fantastic movie. And I feel like, you know, to me, a $60 experience is a 25-hour game, you know, end-to-end, story-driven, narrative, polished. That's, to me, is a $60 game. Not no open world, 150 hours, you know, glitch city with bug city. And like, I mean, it gets crazy. Just, you know, just speaking as a fan, you know, just from just looking at games in general, it gets insane when you start looking at it. And so I really want this industry to just reel it in, you know, bring out, just kind of find your footing and make great experience, because that's all gamers want, is just a great experience, top notch, period. You know, if you want to extend the game, slap on multiplayer, you know. Kind of, I look at it like this, like what's the game we was talking about earlier, Ghost of Tsushima. Like, to me, that game was good, had open world elements, but it was a closed loop. You know, it's not like a Cyberpunk or not like a Assassin's Creed where it has these that is so broad to where you can't you know, play through the main story and just be done with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, but we also talked about this too, that like once they were able to like patch after, right, a game came out, that was the end of getting games that were complete at launch, right?
Yeah, we talked about this years ago. Yeah.
I mean, it keeps coming up because that seems to be the issue. And even it's funny because most people that like have studied the industry know that the reason why they started doing that is because games were consistently coming out broken and there was no way to patch them after. I mean, that was part of in the late 90s, where was it late 90s or early 90s, when they didn't know if the gaming industry was even going to survive, right? Because games were just coming out broken and it's not like you could download, you know, this new patch. So I feel like, you know, we're like in this situation where we're never going to get a complete game, you know, ever again, because there's no reason to, because they always can fall back on the day one patch.
Yeah, and speaking of patches, the Cyberpunk has released one. You're supposed to be update to 1.04. I am still on 0.1. I never got.
You must never got your patch.
I've tried to look for it this morning. I looked last night.
So you should have to dig. You should have to look for a patch, like.
And that's what Boogie said. So I don't know when I'm supposed to expect it. So I'm like
Well, I thought that the Xbox One isn't coming out until.
No, it was supposed to be another patch that came out last week.
So when you look, yours says 1.0.0.1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine says 1.0.0.6.
No. I've looked, so I don't know. Maybe I need to uninstall it and then load it back up. I don't know.
Right?
That don't sound good. Hopefully not.
So it's not. I don't know. Maybe when I do get the patch, it'll play better. But it's playing fine now. Games I'm playing on the Series X. But maybe when the original, the OG Xbox players, it would play way better for them, because I want them to experience this excellent story also. Because in the long run, story is king. Look at us dragging The Last of Us, because that story apparently sucked ass.
No, see, for
so
me,
I know we've. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying gameplay is king. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm totally on board with Delilah. That's why I said what I said about Perfect Dark. Gameplay is king. Okay.
Get that right.
But right. But can we? I know we've like talked about some of the good, some of the bad. Now, can we talk about some of the hilarious? Because if y'all don't know, this is a full-on adult game. Okay.
Very adult people.
And,
oh my goodness.
I don't know if y'all have started to find them, but there are dildos everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere. You can sell them.
I can't wait to go.
And you can sell them.
You can sell them. Collect them.
Yeah.
They got these crazy. Well, I'm not gonna even go into it.
Okay.
This is a grown show. This is a grown woman show. So
Yeah.
I think it's a grown woman show.
So you saying like around Night City, they're just gonna be random dildos
Yep.
in the game?
Yeah,
I found a pink and blue spiked one.
yeah, they had an ad about that one. Check that ad out.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can watch the TVs too, right? Like,
Yeah, you can watch the TVs. I found myself just in the elevator watching the news. Like,
yeah,
tell you
because it's wild.
For the mayor, like something happened to the mayor.
Yes, I saw that.
I was like, damn. I was like, oh, and the election coming up. Like,
I know.
I'm all up in this drama. Like, damn, I gotta go to this mission. I can't be watching this. The advertisements are nice. Getting food at the vending machines, just like doing random stuff.
Did you do the Joy Toy thing?
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
What's that?
Ooh, okay. When you get a chance, zoom out on the map and look for a Joy Toy mission. Do that.
I will put that on my list to do. So speaking about the dildos, like the character creation, that's an interesting experience.
Yeah, my husband actually, because we was planning to start the game at the same time, he had to warn me about that. He was like, "Yo, they had this weird thing on there." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "He's like, you never seen that in a game before." He's like, "Why is this important?"
I told you when I'm designing my character. It's late. I'm designing my character. My kid walks by, sees the screen, and she's like, "Why are her nipples out? What kind of game is this? Like, what you playing, Mama?"
What kind of design do you use for your
shoot, man? It's rated M. It's a rated M game. You know, and what's interesting is I appreciate that because it's like sometimes we get so caught up in this whole, everything's got to be politically correct, and it's like you can't be an adult in society,
right?
And so I've grown to like appreciate that this game is for adults. It's not for kids. So it's dark, it's bloody, it's got a lot of nudity, a lot of sexual references, a lot of innuendo. It's a grown game, basically.
Yeah. And my new favorite saying is a cut of fuckable meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. A cyborg says that too. Just crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I was telling CHAREECE, I was like, that sounds rough.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, would he really just say that? Like, I had to stop and like.
I'm like, the writing, you could tell, like they didn't care about any of that. Like they were just like, look, we're gonna make the game how it was originally intended to be made with all that stuff in it. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah, the writing and all that is on point.
So don't play it around your kids, basically.
Yeah.
Don't play it around the kids.
Yeah, the storyline is awesome, and the power, I guess powers or your hacks. So they're hacks. They're not powers. They're hacks.
The hacks, yeah.
Are interesting. I'm still learning them. They don't really give you an explanation on what they actually do.
Because you got it. Like there's the whole thing of like intelligence, strength, whatever, and then inside of each one there's different little skills that you can get. So you got to get those things too.
Yeah, that took me a minute to realize because I was like, where's the perks at? I didn't understand that part. I had to play with the menu, like go into your menus and play with them for a while because there's like subcategories. Like I couldn't find shards until I realized that there was another whole menu.
Mm-hmm. Man, dude, like, oh man, I so much I can say about this game.
Yo, Christopher Hart, I'm about to start removing your shit.
Yeah, I'm tempted.
Like I'm so tempted to like remove.
I was about to mute him, but you know what? Whatever.
Yo, I would remove your comments. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Harsh, Christopher. Dude,
like biased to the nth degree.
I know. That's what I don't get. Like
he just sounded like he having relations with a girl that worked for Sony, and she gave him a PS5. I don't get it.
Right.
They must be paying
it's not
bills.
like we're saying. It's not like we're saying. Because it was a Sony game, it shouldn't have got Game of the Year.
It's not even about that.
Like it's not even about that. Like this game had so many issues. Like, it shouldn't have been Game of the Year because of all the issues it had. It shouldn't have been Game of the Year. Period.
So bad. He's talking about, is he like saying because we're saying that because we're not a Sony fans? We wanted Ghost of Tsushima to get Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Which was a Sony game. Which was a Sony
game.
Right.
That's what we wanted.
That we all played. So like cut that out.
Like he act like we don't own PlayStations or something.
I understand that. Why do you act like we don't play other stuff like that?
Then we have a whole rant about Genshin Impact on my PlayStation. Like, people, we have these other consoles. Oh my god! You know what? He got
what's the final thought on Cyberpunk?
You got one more time.
Yes, play it. You should play it. Since you have a Series X, you should have less glitches than
so the title of the stream should be "My friends forced me to play Cyberpunk today."
And calibrate your HDR too if you have a
calibrate. Take those filters off.
Yeah.
The pictures on the ones that you should take off are in the chat. I will send it again if need be. But yes, you should play it. Put in your title should be "I was peer pressured to play Cyberpunk 2077." Put mature. Yeah, put mature on there because doing the customizations.
It's mature for real.
Yeah,
that game stay grown. It don't ever tone down. It's
at all.
Yeah, I should have made a dude, man.
I don't make my dude sexy, man. I'm gonna be a dude. I think I might be a dude.
No, I like playing as a chick.
I like girl.
Y'all do the chick joy toy.
I'll see.
I'm telling y'all.
Where do you do that?
Look on the map and then look for the lips.
Okay.
Look for the zoom out on the map when you see all the icons on the map. You have to have finished the prologue though, or the epilogue.
I have last night. Yeah.
So zoom out, and
which is crazy that you have to do all that, like probably 4 hours of playing before you get to the title screen.
Yes,
4 and actually longer because. Again, I was taking my time doing like walking around the city, going into just basically walking around and just exploring.
I was
doing random shit.
And I wanted to pay off Victor.
Well, I had to try to catch up to y'all, so I was like, let me get through this. See,
I didn't pay Victor off. I didn't think that was like I'll figure after I finish that mission, then I would go pay off.
No, maybe I felt some kind of way when he was doing the mod. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't want to spoil the game.
All right. I'll play it. God damn it, man. God damn. I'll play it. It's gonna be Delilah, CHAREECE, and LBOOGIE made me play this early. So there. Name of the stream.
Be sorry. You know what? But
she gonna enjoy it though. She gonna enjoy it.
When you have your first fight, oh wait. And Delilah, which story path did everybody choose?
I did Street Kid.
Yeah, I did Street Kid too.
I did Corpo. So do y'all have
you chose on stuff too?
Yeah, man, I don't even want to be Street Kid no more, man. Everybody want to be Street Kid.
Yeah,
everybody Street Kid. I might be Nomad or Corpo.
Yeah, I do that. I do Nomad or something. It's something different. So we know what's up.
Like, cause you get like different dialogue choices.
Yeah. Cause I'm telling you, Street Kid has bailed me out of some situations, boy. For real.
Okay. It's saying, well,
right, because you know, Street Kid, you gotta be a slick talker.
Yeah,
I'm already a Street Kid. I don't want to play something that I'm already am. So I'm like, let me play something that I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Then you gotta be Nomad or Corpo.
You're right. Nomad or Corpo.
I don't need a game to tell me I'm a Street Kid. Shit, I'm already am. Anyway, I'm gonna see, and then you guys telling me that I can play one stream. I can do one stream with just character customization. So
probably because if
you can.
You spend a lot of time in there, it's trying to get your character right.
It took me a minute. Yeah, it took me a minute to get
30-45 minutes.
Yeah, the first night, that's all I did. I mean, that was probably it might have been like an hour and a half, 2 hours though.
Yeah. People, go ahead and get your questions ready. Question bold print. Capitalize with your question out to the side.
Yep.
We're not out of time to do a lot, but we got a time to do a few. Lady, if you can catch those for us.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. But yes, Cyberpunk. Oh, do you think it's gonna be Game of the Year next year?
Not if they fix it.
I don't know. I feel like anything that comes out right after the Game Awards doesn't get picked up again. Like if they don't come out like after.
They did it for Smash though.
And
but Smash is like Smash, you know, like
it don't matter.
It don't matter. That'd be like, because like if they had came out with a new Mario game, it would have been up for Game of the Year, just cause.
Yeah, I'm still salty that Fallen Order didn't get picked.
Yeah, they
But-
got love like a mug. Squiggity screwed. Which is stupid. Let me see.
Cyberpunk is gonna get rotated a lot in my playthrough. Even with the issues, I'm gonna play it. Like the story is on point. Johnny Silverhand finally showed up. He's a trip.
CHAREECE, be quiet. Let's move on.
Because you're gonna spoil something, man. Hey.
No, I just like how he
listen. Listen. We about to get into these questions. Listen now.
Yes, ma'am.
We can't do that to people. This game just dropped. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty though.
I think we got 2 downvotes because of it. Because of you.
Oh wow. I don't see any questions.
Now one of us probably I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Where Mega at?
Stitch, what is your question?
Mega was in here though, y'all.
I don't know, man. My fingers itching. I might have to. Okay, Rangy 4 has a question. As far as raunchiness is Cyberpunk more out there than Saints Row?
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, because Saints Row got out there toward the end.
See, I think Cyberpunk is more realistic out there than Saints Row is funny kind of.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would agree on that. But it definitely, I mean, the whole game in general gives you like a GTA, but like, what's the movie I was saying yesterday? The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element, so yes.
GTA combined with Fifth Element.
Had a baby, basically.
Yeah, right.
I like the Fifth Element, so that was.
And I love
that
GTA,
world. I mean,
so,
y'all, I'm telling you that the Night City, like that world, it's intriguing. It's very intriguing.
So so like we say, there's like a ton of pluses, but there are issues, and we just recognize them.
But just think, if they patch all of this stuff, that stuff can be fixed.
Yeah.
Like what we talking about can be fixed. So
and I hope it is.
Like Anthem, like
no, we're not talking about Anthem.
I think Anthem got to be like redone.
But see, the difference is Anthem is a multiplayer game. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. Cyberpunk is a single player, experience, so they can patch it to perfect, like they did with Witcher.
Yeah, right.
All right then. Let me see. I got a statement from Philly Eagle. Statement. We gonna probably use that.
Right? Statement. I like that.
You ladies' perspectives and viewpoints are hilarious, unique, and invaluable to this gaming space. IMO. I don't know what IMO.
In my opinion.
In my opinion. Okay. I'm old. Keep doing what y'all doing and hope y'all hit 1K soon.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Philly. We love you. You've been here from the beginning.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Day one.
All right, I got a question from Calvin Henderson. Hello. What 2021 is going to be like? Year of the pitch, years of the patch, end of last gen? What you mean? Oh, like is it gonna be like the last console?
Shoot, man, year of the vaccine and partying. Okay,
right.
And traveling.
Girl, I'm going ahead and
LA. Stella got a groove back.
Yep. Year how Stella got her groove back. You ain't lying, LBOOGIE. On some real shit. I got my passport. Let me get a quick piece of change in this vaccine real quick. Right. And I'm about to go, man. I don't know how y'all. Some people love to be inside all the time.
And I love to be inside, but at this point, you like, look, I need to be able to like go to a restaurant, like go to a movie.
You know what?
Right.
Just come down here. The South never shut down. We
but
don't
y'all got a gang of cases too. Should I got Russian roulette?
Now the Lord will take care of us, okay? The Lord will handle this.
Girl, stop.
Right? Yeah.
All right.
Don't even.
Guys, don't work here. The Lord got us.
Girl, you want to hell.
Yeah.
Yo, that was a legit conversation.
Oh, really? Oh,
really.
Oh, okay. Okay, look, I heard the seriousness in your voice.
I had to turn around and like, okay.
She reenacted something that happened.
Oh, really?
I was in the grocery store.
Oh, well, okay. You know what? I'm a really strangle CHAREECE right now. trying with this game. Anyway, Rangy 4 question: will Jeff Keighley shoes appear in any video game?
Probably. And Slender Man.
Girl,
with the blue bands. Let's get it.
Where are we getting this Slender Man stuff from? Like that's.
Because he's skinny.
He has all black.
You know, I can't. All right. You know what? Let's just keep it moving.
Okay. Question from Iron Mike. After playing the prologue, do you think CD Projekt Red made the right decision to go full on first person?
At first, I didn't. I wasn't on board with the first person, but now I love it. I think, yeah, I like it.
A couple of fights and everything. Yes, yeah. Doing scanning and stuff. I feel like that would have been much better in first person. I don't think that would have been possible in third.
Mm-hmm. Like the running it and with the gun sliding. It's so much. It's so much I can say. I'll have to wait till Lady play it and get some abilities. Because once you unlock those abilities, like you're like, yo, let's go.
Okay. All right then. Abacab 70. Oh no, I'm sorry. Monica S. Question: any of y'all got the hookup or connection on getting next gen? Help a sister out. Ooh, damn.
Girl, you better watch the site.
Yeah, man. Stay. Keep your eye open on during the holidays. Some retailers are starting to get some shipments, so just got to keep that eye open. That's it. It's hard out here.
You might.
Now, I have seen evidence of some at Walmart of some Series S's, not X, S on the shelf. X. No, S's, yes.
Yep. So, yeah, but I think she probably want an X.
That
part.
If you got the bread for it, I say
get the bread. Go
big
or go home.
I
mean, that's what. Trust me, I was gonna go get the S, and they were like, girl, you better go get that X," and I'm like, "All right." So yeah, I wish I could tell you, but it was hard enough for me to look up stuff. To look it up. I mean, it's gonna be hard out here for a pimp as far as the next gen.
I just remember struggling that day to find one. Like it was hard, man. So
I don't think I can go to each site and get that notify me email link thingy.
No, that shit don't work. It be all late.
Don't work.
It's so late. It's late.
Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting. People think that because I work there, like I have dibs or something. Nope, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. It's an allocation, and you got to get it. You got to struggle just like everybody else. Got to get in where you fit in, just like everybody else. Get in line. Basically, they say get in line. You too, get in line. It's rough.
All right, Abacab. There we go. Now we on you. Statement: the way I describe Perfect Dark is this: Splinter Cell meets James Bond in a sci-fi setting with a female lead character. Agree or disagree? I don't know. I never played it, so we gonna play it, and then I'll
agree.
Get back with you.
I would agree.
Splinter Cell meets James Bond. Oh man, that Splinter Cell part gets me because I'm telling y'all, I still struggle with the stealth part. But
all right, let me see. Other Zinc has a question. Hey, how are you today? GWG, do you think the VGAs will ever be respected? No.
I mean, not by us.
No.
I think
you know what? Okay, what if they had a different host and he left? He stopped.
It's his. How is he gonna leave? But anyway, let me just say this. I want to answer the question. So, do I think the VGAs will be respected if and only if they change the way the games are being rated, and if they take it away from like instead of I don't know. You know what? I don't know how to answer that in a PC type way.
No,
but if it's for them to do that, Jeff has to leave. He has to give it up and get put.
See, I disagree with that.
I think we need a new video game awards.
A new board, basically.
Well,
but
I think we need a whole different show. We need a whole different show. All these different people, a whole different way that we do it. Like,
No, VGAs though the production to me is fantastic. Like they've nailed that. Like to me, like
this year was nice. Now
we're not knocking that.
Yeah, the production's always good. It's the results that I have issues with. It's the results because to me it's tone deaf. But
it is what it is, like you say, huh?
I'm just speaking my piece on that one because I feel real passionate about it. So whatever.
Okay. I can go to the next question. It looks like read my question, lady. Where's your question?
Who are you talking about?
I know demanding and shit.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, all you got is question and then nothing after it.
Where's your question at?
Except this.
Where's your question?
He was talking about the giant dildo. We already talked about the dildos.
Yeah, he already know if we found one. I ain't found one yet.
Yeah, I found a bunch of them. Just to be
You know
honest.
what? When I found my first one, I'm
You
gonna
gotta say question in the question, dude.
And then he got two other questions. He got another question at the top too. Then when you find this, he keep asking about the giant dildo. We already answered that.
Oh man. All right. Meek, I know you didn't put. I know it's a question, but I caught it. I didn't see the question part in the friend, so I didn't see it. What y'all think about Funimation buying Crunchyroll?
We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
I thought Sony bought. I thought Sony.
Yeah,
Sony.
Funimation is owned by Sony, so Sony
I got you. So Funimation. Okay, got you. Yeah.
Yeah, the price is gonna go up. That's my thoughts on it. The price, because now they're the only, if they own both anime streaming services here in America, the price is gonna go up.
I didn't think about that. So.
Okay. I like anime. Let's get it. Woo. Rangy 4. I just saw you. Okay. Could Cyberpunk could have been a Total Recall game based on what everybody's saying? It could be.
Oh, yo, that's such a good one.
It's not the same story, but yeah, it's the same type of genre where it's that that Cyberpunk type.
That would be some cool DLC. That would be some cool DLC. Right?
Yeah, back in the day, Total Recall was that shit. You were like, yo, like you never seen nothing like that.
I wonder if those special effects will hold up now. Like I haven't watched that movie in years.
Oh
no, definitely not.
You would not.
I'll watch the original before I watch the remake.
I heard that remake was horrible.
It wasn't that bad.
But was it that good?
No, it wasn't. But it wasn't that bad.
Okay. A solid B movie then that I can watch.
Yeah, right.
Netflix movie.
Okay. All right. No more questions, but we got one last statement. Abigail, the closest that the community has to award shows that is like the Oscars, Grammys, Tonys, Emmys are the DICE Awards.
Yeah,
it's true.
Because the people in the industry vote, not the media.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I wish the DICE had like the same production value and was like over here in the States like that. Yeah, I think it hit much better, and also to create competition for the VGAs. But we need that. We need to have multiple shows, just like they have for like TV and movies and stuff like that. I feel like it's a travesty that we don't have that already, because gaming industry is it's a $1 billion industry. It should have these things.
And that's what I was saying. We need like another award show. Yeah. Right. Like, because really, the Game Awards is like the only place in town. Right. Like, so of course, you're gonna say everybody's watching and whatnot because you're the only place in town.
Well, see, I wouldn't say it's the only one because it's not. I mean, clearly because you got DICE, but then you have all these other ones.
DICE is the same, like you know what I mean.
Golden joystick. What is that? DICE?
Yeah, golden joystick. Like it's, right, but see that's just it. Like they need that same production, right?
Yeah,
that's and kind of presentation. Sorry.
Yes.
So yeah,
agreed.
We'll get there one day. I think. I think we're people are going to complain about the Game Awards so much that somebody else is going to be like, okay, let's see if we can do something not necessarily better, but like different. I guess.
Okay. All right. Question: do you all know you can throw your weapon to the enemy if you don't reload? If you're talking about Cyberpunk,
no, I did not know that.
Yeah,
that would have been helpful last night.
Okay. All right. I have a question for Meek. All right. Is Facebook gaming going to be the new competition for Twitch? Well, at least with I
think they will, because people are getting tired of Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. Twitch is like they did. Facebook did invested like $5 million, I think, within the next couple of years for Black content creators. So that's basically saying, hey, look, if you tired all about that Twitch shit, you can bring your ass over here and Mixer, and they open up their partner program. And I ain't surprised that everybody and their mama signed up for that. So, and
I'll die on this hill, but Twitch not standing up for content creators and doing what they're doing for music is going to be the death of content creation for video games. You cannot stream a game without music.
Yeah, Cyberpunk has that mode where it takes off the
right. The music is a part of the story.
Mm-hmm. And there's one song that slipped by, so that's part of the update. That way they can block that from being streamed. Also, and like some of them, when you do drive around, the music is nice. Like it's good. and just not experiencing that with your audience, I don't see how I can't. I don't know. That's just, yeah. I didn't watch any streams of Cyberpunk. I went to Facebook for that because he could play the music.
All right.
Well, do I have to worry about music when I'm streaming the Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to turn it off.
No. Oh, it's automatic.
There's a thing. Yeah, they give you a thing to toggle it off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you won't have any music.
So you might have to tell your audience what the song sounds like.
All right. No problem. Okay. That's all the questions that I got.
All right, ladies. This show has been awesome. Yay! First of all, thank y'all for coming through. We're gonna do our outros right quick. We had a lot of people swing through, some new faces who entered from our contest. We thank y'all. Wait, did we tell everybody that who won? I don't know if they're here. Anyway, we're gonna do our outros real quick. Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but he spoke to us on Twitter. So make sure if you follow us on Twitter. We do contests for our followers, and we did give away this game. So make sure to follow us, the Grown Women Gaming Podcast Twitter. That way you can be all up in the loop when we do stuff like this. But yes, we're gonna do our outros real quick. We're gonna start with Lady.
Thank you, everybody, for coming through. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know. We might play some Cyberpunk today. We might play some Call of Duty Black Ops today. I don't know. But thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you guys next week.
All right, Delilah.
Yes, you all know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. And thank you to the chat for rocking out with us. And thank you for tuning in on the VGAs. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to Mitchie and who else? Rangy Ford. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to forget Rain. But thank you all. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it. And yeah. So see y'all next week.
Boogie.
All right, so Boogie0208. You guys come see me on Twitter and Twitch or Facebook Gaming. And yeah, thanks for coming through. We love y'all. Wash your hands, wash your ass, and wear your mask.
I know, right? Georgia, wear your fucking mask. Sorry. Yeah. Girl CHAREECE here. Y'all, thank y'all for coming through. Rangy Ford and Mitchie, it was a blast for y'all coming to our VGA roast. As always, people are in the chat. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for the 2 people who downvoted. We appreciate you very much. We'll see y'all this weekend. Make sure to, again, like Boogie said, wash your hands, wear your mask, try to stay away from people while you're out in public if you can. And be nice to people. Very shitty world right now. Be nice.
Is that everybody?